This is episode 1 of a new series I'm going to be doing here on my socials, and that is called Trying Out Different Golf Courses So You Don't Have To. So today's course that I will be visiting is called Ash Valley in Hertfordshire. It has an 18-hole course, a 9-hole course option, and a par 3 course with a little pavilion cafe, bar and beer garden. When we arrived, it felt like we had just driven into the American countryside, and the clubhouse felt like the house in the film The Notebook, if you guys know what I'm talking about. It was really cute and really different to anything I have experienced before. As for the golf course, we played the 18-hole par 72 course. We were given a few heads up about a few of the bunkers being grounds under repair and the greens not being in fantastic condition because of the wildlife. Can I just say, the views on this course were just beautiful. I mean, it's in the name, Ash Valley. It was quite a hilly up and down course, which meant we were quite often high up and experienced so many beautiful skylines. I did find it quite a challenging course personally, lots of long rough by the side of the fairway, but this makes it really challenging and fun and interesting to play. It just wasn't boring in the slightest, and we had such a lovely time. We even met a large furry friend who lived in the farm next door and met some lovely dogs on the course too. Which, guys, if you know, you know, I love a dog-friendly course, so if you're looking for a chilled, quiet and challenging dog-friendly course, this is the one for you. When we were speaking to the staff there, they were saying that there's only under 100 members at that course, so it is always quite quiet. So if you're a beginner, this is also a really good option for you because you won't feel rushed or stressed about people coming up behind you. We especially appreciated the fact that it was quite a quiet course because we didn't feel rushed or stressed, and we just had a really lovely day out. So if any of what I said sounds like a little bit of you, definitely try out Ash Valley in Hertfordshire. This is episode 3 of Trying Out Different Golf Courses So You Don't Have To. Today we visited the Rayleigh Club Wedding and Golf Resort in Rayleigh in Essex. So the Rayleigh Club has 2 18-hole golf courses, and it's designed to accommodate for golfers of all abilities, and they have actually hosted the PGA's East Anglian Open. I have actually visited here before, but I only played the front 9 holes of the South course, so I have been eager to get back and play the full 18, and it was well worth the wait. You guys will soon realise I am a huge fan of aesthetically pleasing courses. I mean, who isn't? But anything with water and a little bit about it rather than just grass and bunkers, I love, and the back 9 was so pretty. Lily pads in the water, lovely wildlife and stunning skyline views. And one thing I do have to rave about is the bunkers. They are so pretty. I believe they have spent quite a lot of budget and time making these bunkers look good and feel good when playing in them, and it's definitely paid off. I feel like you can tell a lot about a course by what their bunkers are like. I mean, you can see for yourself in this video, they are white as snow, and they're just the right amount of sand in them as well. I'd say that the back 9 is probably a little more challenging than the front 9 due to all the water hazards, so you'll definitely get a good game and interesting game in here. The green fees weren't the cheapest, but you definitely get what you pay for, which is ideal. I would probably go as far as saying this is the best course I've played in Essex so far. I do feel like I have played quite a few, but I think it would have to be pretty special to top this one. So if you're in the mood to treat yourself or a special occasion or something like that, I would definitely come to the Rayleigh Club. And if I'm honest, guys, I completely forgot I was in Essex to stay. It felt like I was in the Maldives or something. It was great vibes. Is episode 4 of Trying Out Different Golf Courses So You Don't Have To. Today we tried out Castle Point Golf Course, the Essex Links Experience, located in Canvey near to Hadley Castle and Thorny Bay Beach. It has an 18-hole links course, a driving range, clubhouse and function room. You know what, I actually didn't realise until after we played that it was a links course, and I kept saying to George that it was giving Scottish links vibes. It was a lovely change from the usual Parkland and Woodland courses I play most of the week. Our green fees were extremely affordable. I believe we paid £36 for 18 holes on a Sunday at twilight for 2 people, so £18 each. So I would say you kind of get what you pay for. I mean, we weren't really expecting Wentworth. It wasn't in unreal conditions such as the tee boxes, but we have also had an extremely dry spring and summer so far, so that doesn't help. The greens I was actually pleasantly surprised by. There were a couple of patchy greens, but the rest I didn't really have anything to complain about. You guys also know I love a good view, and this course definitely had some gorgeous views. The only thing I would actively complain about here would be the course etiquette of some of the clientele there. Lots of messing about, talking loudly when people are teeing off, etc, etc. But I feel as though this is expected at a course like this. Perhaps lots of beginners play here too. It's not very pretentious, so it's perfect for people just starting out. It was really chilled. The course wasn't too hard, a few ditches but not much water, and the bunkers had a good amount of sand in, so they were perfectly playable. It's also dog friendly, so we will absolutely be going back and bringing Winston, as there aren't many courses near us that cater for those needs, and for this they get a gold star from me. This is episode 5 of trying out different golf courses so you don't have to. Today I visited Cranham Golf Course in Upminster in Essex. It's an 18-hole par 67 public course which stretches 5,119 yards. It has an on-site restaurant called Jackson's, an AstroTurf putting green, and a really lovely small modern pro shop. The first thing that comes to mind in how to explain this course to you guys is it's like a toy town. It is so extremely well kept for how much you pay to play there. The water is so blue, the pavements are pink, and the layout is beautiful. So it is quite a short course. We managed to play the front 9 in only an hour and a half, so you get round pretty quickly, obviously depending on how busy it is. There's lots of water on this course, which of course for some can make it quite a difficult course, and it gives a little more than just grass and bunkers. I actually only played the front 9 this day, upsettingly, as I saw that they actually have a gorgeous island green on the 18th hole, which is something I've never experienced so far in my golfing journey, and definitely something you don't see often in England. So not only is this course immaculately kept, you're also getting new experiences there too. The only thing that I have heard about Cranham is that they're apparently not qualifying on My England Golf, so I'm not sure you can put a scorecard in. I wasn't putting a card in that day, so I can't fully confirm this, but it's something I've heard, so definitely check that beforehand so you're not disappointed on the day. It was a beautiful evening, a beautiful course. The staff was so lovely in the pro shop. I genuinely can't fault it, and I do recommend you give it a go if you've been thinking about going, or even if this is the first time you're hearing about it. This is episode 6 of trying out different golf courses so you don't have to. Today I decided to try out another local one. It's actually a 9-hole par 3 course called Nokill Golf Course in Billericay in Essex. I'm just going to get stuck right in and say I was actually a little bit surprised at the condition of this little par 3. I was expecting it to be in much better condition. Perhaps I've been spoilt with nice par 3 courses in the past. The layout of the course was really lovely. It was genuinely set out like a mini golf course. But the greens were in pretty terrible condition, and some of the bunkers were clearly not looked after, so they just let them grow over. I have a feeling this course once looked really lovely, and it was probably in much better condition, but it's just been left and not looked after as much as a golf course needs. However, a course like this is definitely perfect for people just starting out golf, or if you live close by, you can just pop around and do a little bit of a practice. But I will be honest, I wouldn't be travelling further than 10 minutes to go here if I'm quite honest, and I don't think I'll be returning. Perhaps if the green fees were a bit cheaper, I'd go back, but I'm pretty sure we paid £17 each for 9 holes on a par 3. And I think that's a little bit steep for a course of this calibre. Like, for example, we played Castle Point in Canvey last week, and it was only £18 for 18 holes. That's like £1 per hole, and I think it was in slightly better condition than Nokill, I'm not gonna lie. So all in all, I'd say it's good for a local practice course, but I'm definitely not writing home about it. Maybe if you have enough money to do a practice round for £17. Is episode 7 of trying out different golf courses so you don't have to. Today we visited Cruise Hill Golf Club in Enfield in London. This golf course was actually designed by Harry Colt in 1916. They host lots of society days, corporate events, and it's available for private function hire too. This course is an 18-hole par 70 course with a 132 slope rating. I had a really great time playing Cruise Hill. It's got something about it that makes it different from lots of other courses out there. The front 9 feels like a completely different course to the back 9, so it keeps you on your toes and makes it a little bit more interesting to play. I would say it's quite a challenging course in regards to lots of bumps on the fairways and right to left slopes, so the ball is pretty much constantly above or below your feet. The layout of the course I also really liked. As the UK hasn't had much rain this summer, unfortunately it was looking pretty dry and yellow, but the greens and all around the greens were in amazing condition. As you can see in this video, there's a very clear difference between the colour of the fairways to the greens. Unfortunately, the pro shop had 0 ladies items available, but this will be because I believe they only have like 4 lady members there, and they're looking to expand this and are really welcoming and friendly to ladies when they do come. I do think the members had a bit of a shock when they saw all of us girls there though. The tee boxes were also stunning. The reds were a good distance in front of the yellows and the whites, which is really appreciated and definitely how it should be on a golf course. All in all, I think I'll give Cruise Hill a solid 7.5 out of 10, and I definitely recommend giving it a go, especially if you're looking for a golf course to go to in London. Thank you Cruise Hill for hosting us today.